Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day today, sun shining, still a bit nippy though. I've come out to another section of woods, not far from where I was in the last video, and as I was getting all my stuff ready I realised I left my action camera at home. Well no, I've got the action camera, I left all the batteries at home, so that's kind of a pain. Thankfully I've got my Nikon Z8 in my camera bag, so I'm going to try and use that to do the vlog with. I've got it on a tripod and it weighs an absolute ton and I'm struggling to hold it up, so this video is going to have to be a bit different than the last one because I simply can't carry this about to get all the vloggy stuff like I did with the other one. So I'm going to have to just find somewhere to set it up and try and film. It's going to be fun trying to get into here because this is quite twiggy, branchy pine. And I did actually just see some deer run in there and I was trying to sort myself out. So there are deer about. How I'm going to get them though, I don't know, because I've got to try and manhandle all this stuff. I've got my Z8 on my cotton carrier. I've brought my monopod as well, so I might be able to get some footage with that. We'll just see what happens. I might have to put all this lot away back in the backpack and use my phone or something, because this is quite unwieldy, but I'll give it a go. I need to find the way in. I haven't been here for ages either, even longer than the last place, so it probably all looks a bit different. Okay, that's a bit better. So another thing about this area of woods is just over the other side of these trees that I've shot, there's another big clearing, and I quite often used to see boar in there. I've got some really nice shots in there before. Yeah, like I say, I haven't been here probably been a year since I last came here, so it may be completely different, it might have completely changed, I really don't know. But I'm going to fight my way through these trees, and then there's a slightly raised area where you can sit and get a good overview of the little open area there. So I might just go sit out there for a little bit, just to sort of see if there's anything about. And once we've done that, I'll shoot off to the other open area that I know about, that I've quite often seen boar. There's another nice little bit up there, so yeah, we'll see. Sorry, it's just thrown me. Not having the action camera has completely thrown what I was going to do, because it's kind of turned into a bit of a faff with this ZF, but we'll muddle through it, we'll find a way. I'm glad I brought the cotton carrier with me, because it means I've got my hands free. If I hadn't have brought that, I would have been well and truly stuffed. So yeah, let's go find this open area and then we'll set up again. Gotta try and fight my way through this lot somehow, whilst being quiet. It's easier said than done. something here recently. The grass is quite long, so if there is anything in there, you won't really see it all that well until it moves. Beautiful day. Actually quite warm when the sun's on you. So I think I'll just sit here for a bit, just enjoy the sun, see if anything walks across. Quite a few times I've walked through here and there've been wild boar just laying underneath the trees. Trouble is you can't see them until it's too late, you're right on top of them. I've actually walked right into a boar here before. I must have been fast asleep and I was just walking straight through some long grass and it popped up right in front of me, sort of 5 foot away. Kind of wish I brought some coffee with me. Could sit here for hours. Been no sign of anything yet. Can hear a few birds about. Haven't seen any in a decent position yet though. I think what I might do is pack all the ZF away and then go for a walk a bit further down and see if I can see anything down there. Such a shame I didn't have the batteries for the action camera, because it'd have been a lot easier to film this. It's such a nice area. I've forgotten how nice it is here. I'll have to come back next week or next time the weather's nice. So I've just walked a bit further down. There's some really fresh signs here, the boar have been here. There's some really fresh poo back there too. So I think they're around here somewhere. They could be under any of these trees. You wouldn't know it until you walked up to them. I'm going to keep creeping through. See if I can find anything. There's so many signs around here, fresh signs, footprints and snuffle marks, poo. I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to see something today. Whether or not I get any photos or video of it is a different matter. So I'm going to creep through the rest of this twiggy pine plantation. And then we're going to come out into another open area. It's quite like a long, straight open area that then opens out into a bigger area. So we'll head down there and see what we can see. But I think I'm going to come back here on the way back through, because I'm sure they're here somewhere. They're just hiding up. This This is where I walked into that boar really close. I got a really nice picture of him. It's one of my favourite pictures I think I've ever gotten of a boar. I'll put it up on screen. But this used to be all really long grass. I used to come over from the top up there, that gap in the trees, and walk this way. But you couldn't see through the grass, it was so long. And as I was walking through, I literally almost stepped on that boar. I just managed to get a few shots of him before he ran off. Normally I'd walk down the other side of those trees, there's a big open area, rather than trying to fight my way through here. But it's really boggy at the moment. It's nearly impossible to get through it, so I'm going to go this way. A couple of deer just ran off up there. I just saw two fallow, the two that I saw in the distance, they were stood right there. As I walked through, my bag scraped a tree and they ran off before I could get a bit of video of them. And you can see just how disgusting it is. And a massive bird flew off over there. I think it was a buzzard, but I couldn't really see because it was kind of into the sun. Yeah, so far not having much joy photography wise. It's just so difficult trying to traverse through here, especially with all this stuff. But there's definitely a lot about, so I'll keep trying. Noisy. So disappointing. There's so much evidence of stuff that's been here really recently. I did see a couple of deer off in the distance. I just can't get near them. There's no sign of the boar. I haven't even seen any run off, so I think it might be a disappointing day photography wise. It's so beautiful here though. It's so quiet. Apart from screeching birds. What the hell's going on up there? I'm just going to hang around here for a little bit. I've got a nice opening in front of me. I might be lucky and have something come through. And then we'll head sort of back the way we came, I guess. Still something moving over there, but it's just too dense. Could have done with a drink as well. Just see a fallow in the distance. That's basically just where I was. Just the other side of the trees, I thought I could hear something. So I'm back where we started, the clearing. I saw two fallow way off in the distance. That's all, unfortunately. I just found some frog spawn. Don't know if you can see it down there. I was kind of hoping the frog would pop up, but yeah, it's a bit disappointing really. There's so much evidence around here of boar and deer, but it's just not to be today. It's good to see they're still about though, so it's definitely worth coming back here. It's just a shame, such a nice day. I was really hoping to catch sight of something and get some photos and video. But it's been a nice walk anyway. I think I've been out about 2.5 hours, so getting quite hungry now, so I'm gonna head back up through the woods that way and then go home. I hope you like this video. I know it was a bit boring and nothing much happened, but that's what wildlife photography is like sometimes. So if you did like it, please like and subscribe and hit the bell and all that stuff, and hopefully the next video will have a bit more luck, and hopefully the weather will be as nice as well. So until next time, take it easy, see ya.